Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I have a really exciting unboxing to share with you guys. Something that I've been waiting on for so long, I almost forgot about it, but it popped up in my brain the other day, and I thought, I wonder what happened to that thing. So I messaged him, and he said, I actually just sent those. You'll have that in like a couple of days. It was just a random coincidence because this has been on pre-order for a long time. A very cool knife and a unique knife, in my opinion, in one way. We'll talk about it. Thanks so much to One Track Mind. I did pay for this, but thank you so much to One Track Mind for creating this item. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Make sure your notifications are turned on for the Metal Complex YouTube channel. Now, this was a pre-order. This was, I think, is one of, if not the most expensive variations of this, but I have a feeling that he will do another run of these in the future. So if you're thinking, oh, it's not available, well, maybe in the future. So if you're interested in this, it's, you want to pay attention to his website, which I'll have linked down in the description. One Track Mind I was not ultra familiar with, and by the time I first handled this, many of you will remember it. This was actually the V2. So this is the V2. Serial number 11 of 20. I guess I only made 29. June of 2026. And we have DLC crystal tie. We have a double polished Damacore blade on an ultra high-end Chinese production knife, making it some of the least expensive Damacore out there. Now, if that sounds really enticing, I don't want people to get their hopes up that I'm talking about like, sub $200 Damacore. No, it's still very expensive, just versus what you would typically see. Oh boy, it's been a while, but I remember handling this absolutely stunning piece in pre-production form. So this is the IRV2 with the crystal titanium, I guess like a faux bolster because that's part of the frame. And then we have DLC crystal titanium. Same with the liner, and well, it's not that, again, that's all part of the frame. It's not separate pieces. Then we have the backspacer as DLC crystal tie. And then finally, that absolutely stunning double polished Damacore blade. What is Damacore? Most of you know. If you don't, Damacore is created by the Damasteel company. Damasteel, of course, is both the name of the company and one of their products. It is a powder formed, it's a double composition. The base Damasteel is a double composition powder formed pattern welded Damascus consisting of RWL 34 and PMC 27. This allows for the steel to take on the beautiful look of Damascus. It also allows it to be finished beautifully and still be performance oriented, which a lot of people don't realize. Most Damascus is hot garbage. Terrible, terrible dolphin diarrhea. Absolutely abysmal in terms of performance. But when you create it out of course, two super steels or two powder steels or whatever, and the company knows what they're doing, then yeah, you can get really good Damascus. This is the the Damacore variation, which is actually a jacket of Damasteel and a core of, in this case, N11X, which is Damasteel's version of Vanax. So essentially, Vanax core, Damasteel jacket, triple composition, very, very expensive, extremely expensive stuff. We think that Damasteel, we see the markup for Damasteel on Chinese production. I just think, holy moly, Damacore is much, much more expensive. But very, very cool. This is, with this being a Chinese production knife, it is legitimately the only knife I have ever shown on my channel in real Damacore that is under $1,000. This thing, I believe the pre-order price. God, I love the action. I absolutely love the detent and the action on this. It is phenomenal. But I think the pre-order price for this was $780, which I was more than happy to pay. I think that that is the case here, and I wish that we would see more Damacore in the Chinese production knife world. I mean, it is made by authentic Damacore is made by the Damasteel company. So even if a Chinese company were to create its own variation, people will still lust after the authentic Damacore, right? Even if, say, like some Chinese company were to make their own version of Vanax and their own version of RWL 34 and PMC 27, put it together and create their own product, right? And it's a little less expensive. I can't imagine it'd be substantially less expensive because all that process is still absurdly expensive, even if it's being done by a Chinese company. the reality of it is that the authentic Damacore will still be more valuable, to knife enthusiasts who are buying knives in this tier. And even if a Chinese company were to replicate the composition of Damacore, it would be so expensive, it would price people out of the, sort of casual tier and into hyper enthusiast tier. And at that tier, those guys are going for authentic Damacore. This is something that, people say, oh, I'll wait for the Chinese counterfeit, right? It's something they don't understand. There are certain processes and materials that are so expensive that they just end up near that territory anyway, right? But anyways, I think it's really cool that, I can't remember who the OEM is for this. It's either Riot or Bestech, or it's secretly one of them and they made him sign an NDA. I don't know. I believe that that's the case. I could be wrong, though. But I wish that we would see more Damacore, and I think the reason is that, that it's just hard to get enough of, right? I can't imagine that One Track Mind had the option to get enough Damacore to make like 500 of these. I really doubt it. This type of stuff, just from my own research into doing something like that with Excalibur, it's pretty tricky to get a lot of this material, right? But it performs essentially like Vanax and is generally heat treated about the same, 60 to 61. So I'd venture to guess that's where he's at there. The cool thing about the ire, like I bought this version as a collector's piece, so it's gonna go, much to the woes of some of the people who watch this channel. Yes, it will be tucked away gently into a case and only taken out to admire and pet and be told that it's a good boy. It'll be kept absolutely free of use because it's a special baby. But the standard variation of this knife actually is a really good. I have a full review on this. The standard variation of this, you can buy this version. If you pre-order this version, you want to use it, knock yourself out. It'd make a great user too. It's not that the Damacore is delicate, far from it, right? But given the limited quantities, it's going to be treated like a collector's piece in my hands. This profile is very, very good for general EDC. It's big and, kind of bulky, but we have essentially an elongated utility blade. Beautiful hand-melting ergos. A crown spine with jimping is a luxury I didn't even really, outside of the Sabenza, it's something that you forget feels amazing. Crown spine with jimping. Double polish, what does that mean? Essentially, when they do like the acid etching, they let that acid eat into the less corrosion resistant, composition in the Damacore material. So they let it eat in a bit. They always let it do that in Damascus, Damasteel, Damacore. But then they go back and instead of leaving, like where they polish everything and they leave certain depths like patina or whatever, they go back and they polish everything. So they polish it and then they polish again in all the areas. So all you do is you see those lines from the depth and then everything else is super duper shiny. That is just phenomenal. Really, really cool. I am completely and totally blown away by this, just like I was initially. Extremely happy to add this to my collection. Really hoping that companies, do Damacore variations of their special knives. Had he decided to do like a Zircotai variation of this, or whatever other exotic materials may or may not be popping up on the market here fairly soon that you guys definitely will or not, but definitely will see fairly soon. It'd be really cool to see variations of that in the future, just for people who want to pick this stuff up. But yeah, this is really cool. If you want to see my full review of this knife, you can type in on the search bar Metal Complex One Track Mind IRV2, and my full video will pop up, which is another video that looks just like this. But this one's mine now. So yeah, I expect to see this in future shorts and live streams and stuff like that. Very cool. This is going to be one that I'll get out to fidget here with quite a bit. Extremely cool. Thank you so much, One Track Mind. That's going to be it today, guys. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex. So go right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.